I'm your host J48 from a century far, far away, and I'm here to give you a review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Let's jump right into it, and may the 4th be with you. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a semi-linear action-adventure game that was developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts in 2019. Your objective in Fallen Order is to search for a holocron that will help you find Force-sensitive children living across the galaxy in order to rebuild the Jedi Order. To do this, you travel to various planets on your ship in search of tombs that hold the secrets of where the holocron is located. The game takes place a few years after the infamous Order 66 was issued, and you start the game off as a surviving Jedi named Cal Kestis, who is working in a scrapyard on the planet Baraka. Soon after being involved in a huge accident, you are discovered by the Empire and must escape, but luckily a ship with a crew of 2 people come to your rescue and your adventure begins. The gameplay for Fallen Order feels like you're playing a combination of Dark Souls mixed with a little bit of Uncharted, while still retaining the Star Wars atmosphere you get from other titles in that genre. Fallen Order's gameplay feels like Dark Souls because of its save system, which is similar to Dark Souls' bonfire system, the punishing combat, and being able to access shortcuts on each of the planets. Also, the sense that you're playing an Uncharted game comes from all the parkour you must engage in on each planet, which could make someone who is afraid of heights a little anxious. Furthermore, Fallen Order retains its Star Wars atmosphere by allowing you to use Force powers, battle it out with Inquisitors using lightsabers, and giving you a ship with a small crew just like in other Star Wars titles such as Knights of the Old Republic. One of the main strong points you'll find in Fallen Order is its exploration, and if you enjoy games that allow you to explore, then strap on your hiking boots because Fallen Order has a ton of areas that are open for you to discover. Also, don't think that your exploration efforts will go in vain because Fallen Order actually rewards you for taking those few extra steps off the beaten path into the unknown and returning to visit the previous planets you have already been to. The game rewards you with cool-looking cosmetics for your clothing, extra health stems, and even an awesome upgrade for your lightsaber, making exploration in Fallen Order an alluring pursuit because who doesn't want to be prepared with extra gear or look like a total boss when fighting the Inquisitors and Empire? The graphics and designs for Fallen Order are very well done, from extremely detailed clothing and facial features to absolutely gorgeous landscapes that will have you in astonishment. Although the graphics in Fallen Order are nice, for old generation consoles such as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One there could be some times where the textures take a while to load in, which can make the game look a little clunky. So, if you want to try getting the best experience playing Fallen Order where graphics are a concern, then as a recommendation, you should try playing this game on the PC, PlayStation 5, or the Xbox Series S or X. Other than the textures taking a little while to load, the graphics for Fallen Order are amazing and a spectacle to look at. Aside from a little bit of what I like to call skywalking, where the game glitches and has Cal and other enemies standing on nothing but air, there were no real setbacks for Fallen Order, but I did have a small frustration with the difficulty of the puzzles. For me, some of the puzzles in Fallen Order were insanely difficult and left me scratching my head for a good minute before figuring out what I needed to do in order to move forward. For example, in one of the tombs I had to explore, there was a giant orb stuck in a glass case dangling in midair from a chain that I needed to break in order to proceed further through the game. This puzzle took me forever to figure out, and even though the game does offer a feature that shows hints in instances that require you to solve a puzzle, some of these instances will not register as puzzles to the game and you will not receive any hints at all, making solving some of the puzzles in Fallen Order incredibly frustrating. To conclude, Fallen Order is an extremely fun game to play and has an incredibly interesting story that keeps you engrossed and wanting to play more. Also, despite having a few minor bugs here and there, I never encountered anything that was completely game-breaking, which is a plus in my book. The approach towards a Dark Souls-like combat and save system added a more challenging gameplay experience for me and kept me entertained while playing. Overall, I say that Fallen Order is a solid 9 out of 10 game because of its amazing graphics, rewarding exploration, and its ability to retain that Star Wars atmosphere I am a huge fan of. I would definitely recommend checking this game out if you are able. It is a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, Please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. There will be more videos to come.